Hey guys, welcome back to another entertaining cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. This week has been completely insane for Ripple and XRP. It has been crazy. One of the most important things that happened though was of course Ripple investing into MoneyGram. On Tuesday, MoneyGram stock soared following news that it had entered into a strategic partnership with Ripple. The blockchain company is investing $30 million into MoneyGram in exchange for an equity stake. Ripple also has the option to invest another $20 million to boost its stake in the future. Notably, Ripple is buying the stock at a whopping $4.1 per share, even though it only closed at $1.45 on Monday before news of the deal broke. So, anybody who has any knowledge of economics whatsoever knows what's going on right now. But if you don't, that's no problem. We'll teach you more of that stuff in an entertaining way, even though it's also educative. This whole video, though, is by no means financial advice. Everything said in this video is purely my own opinion, and everything's just for entertainment purposes only. But make sure you guys follow my second channel as a backup for if anything happens. It's in the channel page. It's actually pretty simple to find, but make sure you go ahead and quickly follow me on there. It's fragile, guys, so make sure you do that. There's also a very big $500 giveaway if we hit 1,000 subs on there, so make sure you go ahead and go there now. So buying at $4.10 is actually completely insane, but that's also what really shot up this MoneyGram price here. You can really see how every day before the announcement, it was just hovering around 150, and then it went to 388 on June 18th, just after the announcement. It's actually insane. A lot of people are wondering why the price is going down right now. Well, because Ripple invested a lot at a higher price. People were like, what's going on? Why are they doing that? They must have some crazy stuff planned for it. But people then start to notice that anything they have planned is going to take time, and it's not that much of an influence on the shorter term of the stock. So it was really obvious that it was going to bounce back, all right? Hopefully you sold at the dip if you were buying this stock. Otherwise, yeah, unlucky you. But why I think this is still actually really insane to see, so that it actually shot up this high, is just because of how much importance people are putting into the partnership from MoneyGram with Ripple. We are all, we can all understand why MoneyGram as a investment or as a partner is huge, is amazing, all right? Even though they were partnered to a certain extent before, look at it this way. Ripple is now so confident in their abilities that they're starting to invest into these companies like the money transferring companies like MoneyGram, maybe at one point Western Union, maybe at one point PayPal, frick if we know, but they're investing into these companies. And what I think their plan for this is a little bit as well, is to show the outside world that Ripple exists. MoneyGram here took over the news. Yahoo Finance, a lot of these main places that normally cover normal news were just bamboozled, just really filled up with Ripple stuff. And I think that's really amazing because they're of course increasing their name, their brand out to another audience which has never seen them before, but also they're getting a stake into an amazing company, also a company that is really related to what they do themselves. But another thing, the goodwill here, the goodwill that they paid, so $4.10 over a $1.45 price, shows us that they definitely think there's something good popping up here. Otherwise, why would you overpay a stock that much? There is a chance that they wouldn't let the stock go for anything less than this, but then buying it for almost 3 times the price, that says something about their forecast. All right, Ripple did not just do this to have something invested in MoneyGram for the stock to increase in value. No, they're doing this for some bigger reasons. And if you go down a little bit, as part of the deal, Ripple will become MoneyGram's key partner for cross-border settlement. MoneyGram will use Ripple's XRP product, which leverages its controversial XRP digital token in foreign exchange settlement. That's what made it go insane, guys. And that's why this is also so big right now. And that's also why all the articles that I've been seeing, even though I've not been seeing that many, all the articles that I have been seeing have just been completely positive, like crazy. It's been insane, but I actually really do enjoy it when, all the stuff that I find is just cool and nobody's really hating on the coin. There's no articles talking about the downfall of Ripple or XRP anymore. Everybody's just happy, yeah, just happy and doing good. And that's, of course, what we always want to see with our community, because that, of course, means that our investment is quite a little bit safer. But moving forward, since a lot of this is about MoneyGram, a lot of this is talking about what's going on, why they did it, what the forecasts are for all of this, the price of XRP, the price of MoneyGram. A lot of speculation has been going around, right? But one thing we know for certain now is that XRP cannot be stopped. XRapid is going to be spreading, and now it is definitely, pacing up, right? They're speeding up the pace, and it's no joke, guys. It's actually crazy how much of a difference they make, but also how much movement they are making in the last couple of months here. It's been insane. Ripple takes $50 million stake in MoneyGram, push to deploy XRP. And again, we can actually see a lot more of these incentives coming up over this year. We were actually hoping for way more partners of XRapid before the end of 2019. Though, in theory right now, if we get one of these every month, I'll be definitely happy. And of course, it grows exponentially. So if we get one every month right now, might be 10 every month in another 6. So, guys, this is just on our way up. We're just like a we're doing crazy, guys. E squared. It's going to be amazing. I can't even express how excited I am for all of this, man. You might not even hear it in my voice, but I'm definitely crazy psyched. Ripple's XRP technical analysis: XRP to USD has broken and retested bullish pennant structure. Ripple's XRP is holding trading in negative territory late in this session on Thursday, down some 2.35%. Keep in mind that this is all not financial advice. This is not financial advice. It is all just for entertainment purposes only. I'm showcasing you guys this to see what my opinion is on the articles that I find online, but please do not take this as financial advice. XRP to USD price action is retesting key breached daily pennant structure, and if the bulls fail to capitalize on the noted pattern, the price could fall back down to 40 cents. Spot rate 42.50, relative change minus 2.35%. High of the day 43.63 and low is 42.19. That is actually not that much of a change. Right now we're at 42.58. All right, we're actually not doing that much. XRP on the USD for the 1 hour. Near-term ascending trend line preventing the price from free falling down to 40 cents. Whoa, what were the chances of falling down? And a bullish pennant structure is eyed via the daily chart view. Is being retested at present. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's all they got for us today. I'm not going to put too much faith on that. BTC, Ethereum, and a lot of other coins are now put into a price analysis as well. Keep in mind, this article is from yesterday, but it still contains some interesting information. Ripple XRP continues to trade inside a symmetrical triangle as the attempt to break out of it failed on June 17 and 18th. It has since then corrected to the 20-day EMA, which has started to turn up. If the price stays above the 20-day EMA, we expect the bulls to make another attempt to break out of the triangle. If successful, it can rally to 57 cents and above it to 62.50. Contrary to our assumption, if XRP to USD pair plunges below the 20-day EMA, it can slide to a trend line of the symmetrical triangle, and a breakdown of this level will signal weakness and can drag the price lower. Therefore, traders can keep the stop loss on a long position at 37 cents. Profits of about 40% of the positions can be booked closer to 45 cents if the next attempt to ascend it fails. All right, that's just a little bit more food for thought. This can help you out, maybe. Always work with the stop loss, guys. It can actually save all your trading, guys. Risk management is one hell of a thing. Keep it in mind. Ripple's XRP major milestone: surge pushes Bitcoin towards 10,000. Here is why. And I've had this article open for a couple of days now. I think ever since it came out, and I've just been looking at it, studying it, and thinking about why this got so many views. That's one. And also, when is Bitcoin going to push towards 10K? I was really wondering this in my own mind, so I was wondering what you guys were thinking on the situation as well. Bitcoin has again broken its year-to-date highs, climbing to 94.78 on the Luxembourg-based Bitstamp exchange and coming within splitting distance of the 10K mark. That's actually kind of crazy how Bitcoin came that close. I didn't even know that, right? I didn't even notice it came that close to 9,500. It's insane. But it's spurred on by a sharp rise in Ripple's XRP, which jumped like 5% a couple of days ago. The jump in XRP came afterwards. The jump in XRP came after it was announced by Ripple, which created the XRP protocol and owns some like 60% of it, that it has done a deal with MoneyGram. And guys, you can see already it's a 5% move in XRP just for this MoneyGram announcement. I personally am quite convinced that the MoneyGram announcement had something to do with the price. Most of the time, I'm actually not that positive on announcements and deals and partnerships really having a one-to-one correlation to price. But definitely here, MoneyGram, the severity of this partnership, the intensity and the amount of people that were waiting for things like this to happen really do make me think that, yeah, they at least had some influx on the price. Under the terms of the deal, Ripple will pay $4.10 to acquire around 10% of MoneyGram. I actually thought MoneyGram was way bigger than it actually is. That was also kind of interesting to me. Brett Garlinghouse said, this strategic partnership will enable MoneyGram to greatly improve its operations and enable multi-million of people around the world to benefit from its improved efficiency. This is a huge milestone for both of them and definitely in helping cross-border payments transform. The price of XRP has followed the wider cryptocurrency market higher this year after a dreadful 2018, which was known as the crypto winter. That was actually basically it for this article. Last year, Ant Financial, formerly known as Alipay and part of the Chinese Alibaba Group, sought to acquire MoneyGram for a staggering $1.2 billion, but the attempt was blocked by the US government, and I can definitely understand why they did that. MoneyGram, which has a 5% share of all the global remittances market, operates across like 200 countries, and possesses like $600 billion a year, which is again also kind of insane, really crazy. But Ripple could invest up to $50 million in MoneyGram. Again, it's still a question of when they're going to invest that other $20 million, but it would definitely be coming. It's a lot of money, but it's definitely been put in a very safe place. Ripple flexes weekly despite $50 million MoneyGram deal. I think that this week overall has actually been closed really, really well. Ripple effect. MoneyGram stock continues to soar when will XRP price follow. And I actually think it already followed up a little bit, but it's just not really on the way yet. It is just a beginning, right? It is just a beginning, but keep waiting and it will definitely reward us. At least that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm thinking here. When will XRP price catch up to partner stock surge? Because of course MoneyGram surged, but that's also because they overpaid by that much. A lot of people didn't know what's going on, and that in turn led to the price going insane as well. I do not think the current price is fully reflective of the news being completely digested. Markets often underreact as people are initially anchored and info is not completely disseminated. This setup is worth taking. I think we see XRP cover ground in the next 2 months. I know certain tokens get hated on because of the sometimes cult-like following of their base. This isn't something that should cloud your ability to make an objective observation in regards to the prior behavior. As far as I'm concerned, the XRP chart is setting up to be quite a good-looking long-term trade in terms of R&R. At this point, this volatility indicator proprietary on this chart is something I use for longer position plays. The compression between the red and the white line is likely to resolve explosively in one direction. Given the overall market sentiment, secular trend, and developments, which direction would you assume this would take? I'm here for the bottom line, and believers is fuel. It's going to be insane. I don't know how to really say it to you guys, as again, I cannot give financial advice, but this is going to be insane. I'm just really psyched for the upcoming 2 months here. It's going to be insane. But guys, I'm actually going to be going over some other coins over the daily here as well. I know that it's a little bit strange for you guys to not have these coins in there like that I normally do, but I'll get to them, guys. So just keep waiting, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.